Good morning, everybody. I'm just going to get ready, and I thought you could get ready with me. Today I am going up to, just getting the train up to London to go and meet Jacob, because Jacob's on his way home from work today and I haven't seen him in a while, and on the way home he ends up at London, so I said that I will meet him at the train station and we can get the train back together. So that is what I'm doing today, and I'm just in the middle of getting ready. I've kind of done my hair, kind of. I need to like sort all the side bits out and then straighten it because it's a little bit frizzy from where I washed it yesterday. But we're going for little, I don't know if you can see, the little plaits. But I thought I'd straighten it last thing, because then if I straighten it now it might just be frizzy by the time we leave. I've got like an hour and 15 minutes until I have to leave for the train. So that is fine. I feel like I've put so much moisturiser on. I've actually ran out of all my moisturiser. So I'm trying to like make up for it in primer, and I'm just using, I always use this. This is the Primark Vitamin Enriched Moisturising Primer. That's always my go-to. I actually have got, I'm not going to use them today because I don't know if they're any good, but I've got some Primark products that I want to sit and use with you guys and let you know what I think of them at some point. So yeah, I've had them for a while, so I'm excited to use them. I've been waiting for Vlogtober, to be honest. Use this. This is the Maybelline Eraser Concealer. It's all rubbed off, so I'm not sure, and I don't know what shade it is. I'm kind of half doing this in the viewfinder and half in the mirror, so you'll have to bear with me. And then I'm just gonna, sorry, so many things are like happening right now. Yeah, while I'm doing my concealer, I'm just going to do my brows. I actually do really need to sort my brows out, so we're just gonna work with what we've got. I really don't do anything to my eyebrows, to be honest. I just like brush them upwards. I do have like this wax, but it just takes a really long time, so I think we're going to avoid that today. I've got this little tester. I've had it for a long time. It's all rubbed off. That's, you know, how old it is. It's just the Benefit like brow something. I don't really know, but I might just brush that through it today, seeing as we are short on time. I don't actually know if any is left in here, so I might just be putting nothing onto my brows. I feel like it's made slight bit of difference. It might just, I don't know. I don't really know actually. Maybe. I am aware that I've left this. I'm just gonna, oh actually, to be fair, where have I put that? Let's pop a little bit here as well. And then, to be fair, my skin's not too bad at the moment, so that will do. We're just gonna let that sit for a while. I haven't done this in a long time actually, but I'm feeling it today. So I think what we're going to do is kind of carve my brows out. What brush? I feel like that would be a good little brush. I don't know what brush it is. Brushworks. That's all it says. Just a Brushworks brush, just a little one like that. I don't think I've ever used it actually. Oh, that landed like down my sleeve. This is such a chaotic get ready with me, but my life is chaotic, honestly. I'm gonna like just sort of carve it out. I learnt a tip. People sometimes can carve their eyebrows out with concealer. I found on TikTok, and it makes a lot more sense, to be honest. Carve your eyebrows out with the foundation you're using, because then obviously it just blends in a lot better than having white, like lighter outlines of your eyebrows. If you want to use concealer though, use concealer. Who am I? Who is anybody to say, really? Would help if I got foundation on the brush. You know what though? One thing that people have always done Like I don't think as much now, but like a couple of years ago when I wanted a brow tutorial, I can never say that word, tutorial, whenever I watched a makeup video, I'd be like, I'm just going to do my brows off camera. And I'd be like, no, that's what I want. That's what I want to see. So many people used to do that, and I get that it takes a long time and like it's difficult to do like far away like this. But that was the main part I'd used to want to see, and I just could never find one because I'd look at someone and be like, oh, their brows are so good, let's watch this tutorial. And then they wouldn't show it. But hey ho. Actually used to not have really any eyebrows, to be fair. I remember when I was younger and my sister, like, I think this was sort of what was, most people had this back then, but like they had very, very thin, short eyebrows. And I got my sister to do mine the same as hers. And yeah, I had little lines as eyebrows basically, which is insane. Thankfully, they have grown back. Because imagine if they didn't. The place I get my eyebrows done actually has closed down. Well, not closed down, it's moved. It's moved further afield, which is a shame. I mean, good for them because they've gone to a bigger place. But I do miss it because it was very local. It was literally like a 10-minute walk from me. Okay, we're going to leave it like that. I don't know how that looks on camera. In real life, it doesn't look the best, but it will do. So now I'm just going to where's my little favourite brush gone? There it is. Just going to get this little brush and just blend out the concealer. Now, just so we're clear, I feel like I've said this many a times on my channel. I am like very average, maybe even less than average when it comes to makeup. So this isn't going to be, this isn't like a routine, this isn't a how to do makeup. This is just, come chat, get ready with me. Wait, I didn't even tell you guys, the foundation I'm using is the Estee Lauder, I think that's how you pronounce it. Double Wear Stay in Place foundation. One of my favourite foundations. It is on the pricier side, so I do try to make it last. I only use it every now and then because we don't have, where did that drop? We don't have all the money in the world to be spending on makeup. Always put too much of this on, honestly, but we need to drag it down the neck. I never used to drag my foundation down the neck. Like, oh, that came out really weird because I was like, what? Like when I was younger and went to school and, oh God, the line. And I feel like I never really used to blend it in very well. Like it was very like, I'm pretty sure I used to use my hand because I would sneak some of my sister's foundation out of her room and I'd put some on my hand and then just absolutely awful. Like, I don't recommend. I think that's good. I've also just got a little motivation quote on my watch and it says, I'm not really going to be able to show you guys, but it says, be your own best friend. And I'll tell you what, it's a very difficult and long process, I feel like, especially for some people, but you have to learn to like your own company. I think it's one of the probably most rewarding, fulfilling things is liking your own company because you spend the most time with yourself, you know, and it's one of the most difficult but one of the most rewarding things, I think, is liking your own company. I still don't. Most of the time I still don't. Sometimes I will, sometimes, you know, it's nice to just have a bit of time to yourself, but I am the type of person that feels like I need to be around people all the time, otherwise my brain goes crazy, which isn't the best, is it? Like, the thing is, it's like, when I say around people, I have massive social anxiety, so I mean like my mum, my sister, or my boyfriend, or my close friends. Like, I don't mean just going out and being social. I just mean sitting there but having somebody else like in the room. Or when I go, like, I hate doing anything by myself, which is not the greatest, like, and it is something I've tried to work on, is liking my own company, because I feel like life can feel, I guess, slightly easier if you like your own company, because you are with you can't escape yourself. So you got to try and like yourself. And I feel like nobody likes themselves all of the time, you know, not at all, I feel like. So it's very much like a work in progress, but, you know, I always say, like, you should be grateful for yourself, because nobody else got you through what you got through, you know. You were the one that had to deal with anything you went through 24/7, and you did it, you know. Nobody else could have done that for you. So a lot of recognition you have to give yourself a lot of, like, recognition for the things you've managed to do. Anyway, I'm just putting bronzer on. This is just the Rimmel London bronzer. Blush, which is my favourite part. I'm not sure if to go, no, I'm going to go for this one. This is just the Primark, because I tried this and I think it was only £1.50 and I actually really like it. The top has come out, but it's just the Primark blush, high pigment blusher, and this is in the shade Chillpeach, and I love the more orangey blushes. Like, sometimes in the winter, like Christmas time, I'll go for a more pinky, because it gives like the illusion of being like a little bit cold, little red nose, little pink nose, but I do tend to go for the more slightly orangier blushes, especially if I've got a full face of makeup on. If I'm sort of going for a more, I guess, natural look, then I will go for the more pinkier ones. I've read so many things lately on TikTok about, like, blindness, and it'd be like fashion blindness, hair blindness, makeup blindness, blush blindness, eyebrow blindness, and I get it's probably all for fun, but I just think, like, because then if someone says they've got this blindness and somebody sees it and then they do that, then I just think it's going to make them think, like, oh, am I doing it wrong? Or, oh, that's not acceptable anymore. Just let people do whatever they want, you know. And when you were doing it, your brows or your hair or your outfits, you obviously liked it at the time. So, like, just accept it and move on. You don't dress or do makeup or anything like that anymore, but some people might, and that's just, like, absolutely fine. What's this called? Zoma? Just this colour here. And we'll see what happens. Kind of a cute colour. I don't know if this palette, they still sell this palette. I will try and link the products down below. Obviously the Primark does have online now, so I will try and find it online, but I don't know if they're just clothes. But anything I can find will be linked down below in the description. The brushes I won't be able to link because I don't even know what half these brushes are. I've had them for so long. Excited to see Jacob today. I don't normally, like, he normally has flights and stuff, so I don't ever really meet him, but seeing as he's getting the train because he's been in the country, I thought it would be nice to go and see him, and then he can do half the journey back with company. And then we're actually spending the day together tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. We're just having a chill day. We've actually done a lot lately, like we've sort of been here, there and everywhere lately. So we thought when he's back this time we'll have more of a, we used to just have chill like Mondays, but we're doing it on a Saturday, and we'd basically just go for like a little walk in the morning, come back, play some cards, or like oh, what was that game? What's it called? Trivial Pursuit. Watch a movie, catch up, and then we'd normally like order dinner and sit and watch a movie. We went through all the Avenger movies, which took us, I think it took us about a year, maybe just over a year, because it'd only be back every 6 weeks or so. And we'd only watch, so we'd have to watch one movie like every 6 weeks, so it would take a while to get through them. Then we watched the Hunger Games movies. What did we watch? Then we watched a few random ones, and then we started the Planet of the Apes. I'm not sure what we'll watch tomorrow. We're not actually in the middle of watching anything, like any series, like a series of movies. So I'm not sure. I have heard about the film Me Before You, so I think maybe that one, because I keep seeing it everywhere, and apparently it's quite sad though. But I feel like if I don't watch it on my own, maybe I won't be as sad. I'm not sure. Terrified of actually getting the train on my own. Like, it's a train I've got before with my, like, with loads of people actually. I've got the train before because it's quite a common train. So over the years I have got that, and it is like straight through. So like once I'm like, mum's walking with me to the train station, and then I get on the train on my own, and then Jacob should actually be there when I get there. So, you know, I just got to stick it out for on the train. I'm just very nervous about it. I think once I'm on there, once I'm like halfway through, put my headphones on or do some editing or something, and we'll be fine. I have this like little glittery eyeliner, which actually was, you're not going to believe me, I don't even know if it's still okay to put on my eyes, to be fair. Probably not, but we'll use it anyway. The Tanya Burr advent calendar. That's how old it is. If you know, you know. If you don't know, a very long time ago. It's my first beauty advent calendar, actually. Put a tiny bit of this on. I don't think it's going to pick up on camera, especially once I've got mascara on. But this is basically everything. I just need to do mascara. The Iconic London Triple Threat Mascara. Always use. Do you know what I really wish I had? I used to have one, but it broke and I never rebought one. An eyelash curler, because it really does make a difference. It really does, because sometimes where my eyelashes are quite long, they don't really go, you know, they sort of, is the Beauty Crop Amelia Olivia Glow Milk Mist. I've used this a lot. This is actually, I think, the only setting spray I've really used, and I do like it, so let's just pop that on. Once again, back when I was younger, guess what I used to set my face with? Hairspray. Oh my gosh. Why did I do that? Everyone was doing it though, so I was like, this is fine. I was like, this is what you're supposed to do. No, absolutely not. The things we did when we were younger, crazy. Then we got to pick an outfit out. I think I'm just going jeans and a top, to be completely honest with you. And then my trainers, because to get to the train station, I have to walk along the cornfield, which is muddy, so I don't want to wear nice shoes. Now let's straighten my hair, because I just know I'm going to end up rushing. I know I am. And to figure out an outfit, and I really just, I don't know. I really want to wear the jeans, but like, I don't know if they're going to make me feel like frumpy. Like, I put this on, just leggings and a hoodie on, while I was just mooching about the house. Do you know what's a shame? I got these really nice tops from New Look. Just these little like ones like that. They're kind of like ribbed, and I got it in this cream, and then I also got it in black, but they're too big for me. I should have got. So what's a shame is I bought this top for, it's actually still got the label on, I got it from Boohoo. Bought it last year for Love on Tour, and I ended up wearing like this really like feathery one. Like, I love that one, but it's a shame because I would wear this now, obviously not just day to day. It's like a little corset. It's just too big for me, so I think I'm gonna have to sell it, unless I can work out a way to like cinch it in. I don't really know. Anyway, there's me getting distracted, like I am on a time frame. I need to remember that. But no, okay, let's go for the jeans. I'm just gonna wear these jeans, which I got from New Look. Brown little belt. The jeans I wore yesterday with the brown belt. Okay, so I'm possibly thinking this little top, and it's just, can you see, weird angle, but it's just, it is actually a cropped one, and it has like this little, like, it's supposed to be like this, but I kind of don't want any stomach showing, so I think I'll just tuck it in. I don't know. But in day one I got these ones from Primark. I might quickly give those a go. Probably not the time to do it, but I'm not sure how long they are. Oh, is that a bracelet? No. Oh, I feel like it's giving choker vibes. No, that's a bracelet. A bracelet, and I bought it thinking it was a necklace. That's a bit of a big bracelet, isn't it? Do you not think? Or is it, what is it? I don't know. Maybe it's an anklet. It does. It says down here, anklet. What Wally, but also it could be quite cute. What one should I have it on? I can't believe that. Like, I literally posted a whole video of me saying I got these necklaces. And it's an anklet. And it says right on the front. Guys, I was just filming. I was just talking to you and didn't realise that I hadn't switched her on. But I just put the rest of my jewellery on. And I was just saying that I got this little Pandora bracelet for my birthday for a present for myself. And it's got a little birthstone for July. And then the little frog. How cute.
The next station is Swanley.
Yeah, it is. It's frozen chips.
Why have someone got frozen chips up this way and then why are they dashing in the bush? My sister and my dad, they eat frozen chips.
Ew!
Solid as a rock.
They've gone so quick. It's literally, it's just gone past 6 and I've just got home. And yeah, that was actually really nice. I'm really glad that I went to meet him. Honestly, when he was first, when I literally came out of the like platforms bits of Victoria and I could not find him for the life of me, so I stood by this shop and I was about to message him being like, I'm here, and I'm looking around to see like the name of the shop to say, and I get a picture through and he sent me a picture of myself. He sent me this picture and I'm like, where are you? And literally I walked past him, looked at him so many times. He was literally in this photo, he's literally like right here. And I didn't even notice because he was sitting down. But yeah, and then we had about half an hour and then got the train back home. I have indeed stolen his fleece because it's just comfortable. And why is everything that's not yours like more comfortable? And yeah, then he's coming back tomorrow at 9 in the morning to go on a run, which will be very interesting. But I've got home and I've realised that I left my room in, I don't know if you can see this, a little bit of a mess because I was rushing. So just got to sort that out and then I'm going to go and have a shower. Today's just gone so quick, like it feels really weird. But I did manage to edit, as you saw, I managed to edit a good chunk of the video on the train on the way there. Made me realise with the sun glaring in on my laptop screen how badly I need to like wipe the screen down because of all the dust on it. Dinner, I'm going to have a bit of a rant in it. I'm going to have some mashed potato, some mixed veg with gravy, and then, very random, but I'm going to have crispy pancakes with it. They don't necessarily seem like they're the type of things to go together, but that's what we're going to have. And then I'm going to have a good old hot chocolate tonight. I rushed so much for that train. And then I ended up being there 10 minutes before. But I've just in my head, I was like, I'm going to miss it, so I've legged it. But yeah, it wasn't very busy either. So that all went fine. Cannot wait to get in the shower though. I doubt I will. Like, honestly, I highly doubt I will. But I'm going to try and get an early night tonight because I've been having quite late nights. like 1 in the morning, just because I've been editing. But seeing as I managed to edit a lot of this afternoon, hopefully I won't be to bed as late. Again, update on the book. You saw me reading it this morning. It's so good. Like, we're really getting into it now. I'm nearly halfway through and there's just so much happening. I still can't believe that I thought that them necklaces, then I thought were bracelets, were actually anklets, and I was just being a Wally. Like what an absolute Wally. So silly of me. I just love, the Love on Tour tote bag has just been an absolute saviour for me in so many situations. Like, you have no idea. It's on about when I said crispy pancakes, like these things. It's basically like whatever filling and then just coated in breadcrumbs. I really like the cheese and ham ones, but these are a 4 cheese one. You can actually get, I can't remember what the brand is, but this is just the Iceland ones. And you can also get mince ones, but I've never tried those and I'm not sure how I feel about those, to be honest. So I tend to stick with just like the cheese ones. What was the other thing they brought back? Oh, turkey Twizzlers, which like used to be a big thing in the UK, like when we were younger. And then they stopped them for a long time, but then they brought them back. But I haven't actually tried them, but apparently they're like not really the same. Right, my lovelies, it's that time of the evening where we are going to do our little evening quote. So let's get it up. And as I was saying earlier, I think I was saying earlier to you about wanting to get an earlier night, and I am, because it's 9:20 and I'm gonna film this and jump into bed. Lovely. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. If something's not going right, I feel like sometimes people, it's very easily done to like think, oh my god, I wish I could change that, I wish I could change this, I wish I could change da 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 da. And like, unfortunately, can't go back and change the past, unfortunately. But you can then pinpoint that moment where you're like, oh, I wish I'd done that differently. Pinpoint that moment, then you can focus on building better habits or better changes and things like that, to then make the end result more so of what you wanted, if that makes sense. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's just, instead of focusing so much on changing the past, try and change or work on what you can now, because that's what you can change. You can't change the past. Life lessons with Jamie. Do let me know if you're liking these little like quotes at the end of the video. Also, there has another one just popped up, breathe. Honestly, that's what I needed to do today because I was panicking. But I'm going to end this vlog here. I hope you're all enjoying it. I can't believe we're on day 5 tomorrow. We've been nearly well, I say nearly a week. We've still, yeah, like we're like over halfway on the first week. Next week, we're going to be getting into more Halloween things. I'm going to be decorating my bedroom, which I'm really excited about. And we're going to be going Halloween shopping and seeing all the little Halloween bits and bobs. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.